The new scandals, which candidate came out ahead? Here to debate, Fox News contributor Leslie Marshall and GOP strategist Noel Nickpour. Nice to see both of you this morning. Leslie, let me start with you. Did Donald Trump do anything to stop the bleeding last night? That was what seemed to be coming out in the spin room after the event.
No, I know everybody's saying, well, he stopped the bleeding, but, you know, if he stopped the bleeding, I think it's very temporary. I think, quite frankly, this is a campaign and a candidate that needs major surgery as opposed to a Band-Aid or ace bandage. And I honestly don't think that this man is going to be able to stop the loose cannon that he's been in the weeks that we have between now and the election, and even before and perhaps during the next debate. So I don't think the hemorrhaging, if you will, of not only this candidate and of his campaign, but even what's happening in the GOP. I just saw on Twitter, Michael Steele had an explosion on his Twitter page in reference to the GOP, former head of the GOP.
Yeah, whether or not there's this civil war. Noel, though, the big criticism from Republicans during the first debate performance, they thought Trump did pretty terribly during the first performance, was that he didn't bring up specifics going after Hillary Clinton on emails, going after taxes, Obamacare. Did he do enough last night to change the tide on that front?
Yes, he did. I think he really moved the needle. And you know what? We were wanting depth in policy. We really wanted to, you know, kind of look and see where his knowledge was on a lot of these different issues. Look at Obamacare. Look at taxes. Look at the fact that he actually, you know, expanded on trade. He really showed, you know, what he had. And a lot of people know that Donald Trump is smart. But on the last debate, he just really didn't show, you know, what he knew. And on this one is what he really managed to knock it out of the park and let us all know that he does, in fact, have knowledge on these issues with specifics.
Leslie, Hillary Clinton last night was trying to explain away the WikiLeaks transcripts from her Wall Street banker lunch speeches that she gave. And she tried to say that, you know, I was asked about this, and it had to do with the Lincoln movie which had come out at the time. That's what I was responding to, this private and public moment. But it sounded like she kind of flubbed that, and Donald just jumped all over. Was that her big mistake of the night?
I wouldn't say it was a big mistake, because I think it depends on where you're sitting. Somebody who likes Trump's going to look at her trying to cover it up. What I thought is she was saying, let me tell you what I said in the context of how I was saying it. I was watching this movie, you know, ... You know, I took it originally when I read the transcript to be using Tim Kaine as an example. I think yesterday I did, where you can be privately pro-life as he is, but in public service pro-choice because you're defending the laws that are already in place among your constituency.
Noel,
I thought that would have been a better answer.
Noel, final word on that. How did Hillary handle that question?
Well, the Abe Lincoln deal, I think she put her foot in it with that one, because Donald Trump came back with a really pretty good one-two verbal punch with that when he said, you know, you're, you know, honest Abe. Right. So I really think that looking back, she may have regretted that one.
All right, Leslie and Noel, we appreciate you getting up early with us. Thanks so much.
Thanks.